a quick video on how I do box braids on my daughter's hair. It's the end of March break, also known as spring break, so she needs a fresh braid up for back to school on Monday. Today's Saturday. So the braids that I'm using are the Expression braids, 1B. That's what it looks like. It says that it's 82 inches long. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing it that long, so I'm just going to show you guys how I prep the hair. Like, I already prepped one pack, how I get the ends straight like this so that when I braid it to the end, it's not all bulky and stuff. So first, I start by cutting all of this into 3 even sections. I'm just going to go like that. Measure it out until I get 3 even sections. So as you see, I fold it in 3. It's going to be kind of hard because it's still kind of long. But you see, it's like, whatever. You guys will figure it out. So, just going to cut it. So I'm going to show you guys how it goes from this straight edge to, you see the difference? So all I do is I hold it tightly right here. And then I literally just pull them like that. It doesn't matter how you pull them, just do that. You see how it's already starting to look? So I'm just gonna sit here. After I'm done pulling this out, you see how it's messy like that? I'm just gonna take my, you can use a paddle brush, whatever brush, and then you just brush it out, wrap it in a big knot, and that's like a bundle of braids. So I'll be back when I'm done doing this to show you how I put the elastics in her hair and then how I braid it. So I'm done pulling it. As you can see, this is the knots that are left over. So just take my brush and literally hold onto it tight, grip it tight, and just start brushing it out. I just literally tie it in a little knot. Put them in a plastic bag until I'm ready for them. Stuff like this can be done the night before, the day before, the week before. And that's just all the tangles and stuff that are left out. So I'm gonna go ahead. Her hair is deep conditioning right now because she should have these box braids in for about 2 months. So I'll be right back. Let me get the deep conditioner that I use in her hair. Okay, so I use, oh, it's wet. This is the deep conditioner that I use. I use 2 packs. They're like 2 for $1 at my local beauty supply store. So it says that it's for dry and brittle hair. Her hair is not dry and brittle, but what I notice is because it's going to be in her hair for that, the box braids are going to be in her hair for that long, I like to use something that has a bit more moisture in it so that it just gives her hair that extra moisture that it needs in that protective hairstyle. So the Banana Bamboo by ORS, I really like it. I find that it works. To each is everyone's own. So I'll be back once I rinse out her hair to show you guys how I put in the rubber bands before I actually start braiding her hair. I like the rubber band method because there's less tension on her roots and I don't want her to get traction alopecia. So she's the type of person where if there's tension on her roots, she'll just sit there and pick at her hair. I don't want her to pick at her hair. So it keeps the braids looking neat without having all of that extra tightness around the root of her hair. So I'll be back to show you how I put in the elastics, rubber bands, whatever you want to call them. This is her hair after it's been washed. I'm just gonna, I didn't dry it, I just towel, well, I didn't dry it with a blow dryer, I just towel dried it. So I'm just using a wide tooth comb to go through it. And before I forget, I'm gonna be using Gorilla Snot, some hair grease for her roots, rat tail comb with this part missing so that when I part it, I'm not like ripping out her hair, because I don't know, I can't use this. Toothbrush for the gel for the roots, and some rubber bands. So, be right back. Okay, so what I started off doing was I parted it from ear to ear, and then I went across this way with the parts. So I just have this little section left. Sorry if my camera's shaking, I'm trying to get a good angle. So where's that comb? Oh, it's right here. So yeah, I'm just gonna part it going down. I want to make sure it's a decent enough size. Separate it like that. Take the toothbrush, get a little bit of that Gorilla Snot, and that's what I use to make sure I get all the hairs in place. Keep your head like that, Winnie, please. Just brush all the hairs with that Gorilla Snot. Then I get an elastic band. Make sure I do that. So it gives it the illusion of being held in really tight, but it's actually not that tight. And there, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead and do this section as well. Just put a little bit more Gorilla Snot. I don't know how well you can see that. Stay there. Just a little bit more Gorilla Snot. Brush all the stray hairs in so it's extra neat. And I'm only doing the roots, I'm not doing the whole section, literally just the roots. So yep, this is the whole back section of her hair that's been done. And I'm gonna go ahead and finish doing the front section, and then I'll be back. So this is where I've made it so far. As you can see, the elastic bands, it looks tight, but it's actually not tight. This is just from the gel. So I'm going to show you guys how I attach the expression braids to each of the little sections. So stay tuned, be right back. So I have the braids like this, and what I do is this side, I just section that in half into two, and then I just put it over. I don't know how well you guys are going to see this, but I put this over this little section right here, and then out of the halves, this one is going to be attached to her here, and this is the one that I'm going to bring under to do it into the three to the 3 sections. It's kind of hard to explain, but let's see if I can get you guys to understand what I'm doing. So I brought this one under, hold it with that finger. Then I bring this one this way. The one that's on this side, I bring that one under, and then I just keep going. Hold your head down, Lene, so they can actually see. Sorry if I can't give you guys a better angle. And when I do that, as you can see, you can no longer see the elastic band. So then you just keep going. And then you just continue to braid out and detangle as you go. So I'm gonna finish this braid, and then I'm gonna come back and do this one, and hopefully you guys will be able to see it better. So stay tuned. So you guys, this is her hair a week later. Hold your head down, Lene. This is what it looks like. It's still looking pretty good in my opinion. I forgot to show you guys the ends. As you can see, this is what the ends look like. I just dipped them in hot water and towel dried them. Turn around. So yep, this is what it looks like. And with her hair like this, she can keep this in for about 2 months, and I can catch it up into different styles. If I want to turn your head a little bit, give her like a ponytail or something, I can do that. So